Today's question of the day. Is it enough hours in the day? I'm just kidding. That's not the question. So, today's question of the day. This is more so on the serious side. Remember I told y'all on my questions of the day, sometimes it be serious, or sometimes it may be a joking, ha. Sometimes it may be in between, like I'm joking and I'm serious. Or I'm serious with the joke. But today's is rather serious, I think. So, I always tell my son, I've been telling my son since he was very, very young, people don't know how to drive. I always tell my son, don't make permanent decisions based off of temporary emotions. That has been my saying to him since he was a young child. He's still young, but like I believe in telling them when they're young. So I always tell him, don't make permanent decisions based off of temporary emotions. And I feel like a lot of what we struggle with today as adults and young adults is making permanent decisions based off of temporary emotions. Of course, you know, I've done it too, but it's important that we check ourselves, because we got to understand emotions are temporary, meaning that we can get angry, and anger is an emotion that most of the time the detrimental things happen during anger. My question of the day derived from I was watching the news and I was just looking at the shooting that was at River Oaks Mall. And granted, there's a lot of shootings everywhere, but all the shootings are derived off of anger. You get mad. So in that moment of anger, in that temporary emotion of being angry, in that temporary emotion of being angry, you make a permanent decision, which is to pull a trigger to injure or take a life, which is going to, in return, land you in jail, and or you lose your life yourself if that person is
in
prepared.
1 mile. Exit left to exit 63. I-57 South, Memphis.
All right, thanks, Chick. So what I'm saying is it worth it? Is it worth it to make those permanent decisions based off of temporary emotions? That goes into a whole lot of things. Like, I don't care how you apply it. When we get angry with our friends, okay, and then we get real vengeful. When we get angry with our spouses, our mates, our families, we do these vengeful things. That is why, and I know a lot of people be like, oh, here she go, but that is why, you know, it says in the Bible, vengeance is mine. So I try to my best of my ability, not to make permanent decisions based off of temporary emotions. That's even in relationships. If things ain't going right with your significant other, and then you go out there and you cheat. You go out there and you cheat because you got this temporary emotion, whether you horny, angry, whatever it is. So you angry, so you go out there and do something to get back at your spouse because you was angry. You horny, you go out there and sleep with somebody else to get back with your spouse because you angry. But in return, that is a permanent decision made off of temporary emotions, because granted, at one point, at another point in time, that anger is going to die down and you guys are going to be back on straight street loving each other again. But that permanent decision that you made will come back.
Exit left to exit 63. I-57 South, Memphis.
Thanks, Chick. It will come back, and it will haunt you. It's gonna cause damage. It's gonna make a permanent decision because your spouse ain't gonna trust you.
In 3.3 miles. Exit to exit 355, 111th Street.
Your spouse ain't gonna trust you. Your spouse gonna leave you. If your spouse is anything like me, because I know my worth, when I find out, okay, yeah, I will forgive you, but we don't need to continue. We don't need to continue because, number one, you ain't loyal, and your emotions and your actions are predicated on your emotions. And I don't have time for
Watch out, object on road ahead.
Because no matter what happens in life, my loyalty will never be questionable. My loyalty is not going to be questionable. If I'm telling you I'm with you, I'm with you. So that's just with that situation. But I'm just saying, in all situations, don't make permanent decisions based off of temporary emotions. So, question of the day: do you feel like, especially with our youth, teenagers, young adults, or whatever, that they make a lot of decisions off of temporary emotions? Yes, the answer to that question is yes. I already know. I don't need y'all to answer. And then my next question to follow up with that one is, what can we do as people? What can we do as people who claim that we're tired of seeing our kids on the news, we're tired of seeing our loved ones killed, we're tired of this, we're tired of that. We always got something to say. We getting together and we protesting, going against these nail shops because we're tired of the way they treat people. But are we really tired to the point where we're going to change our actions to change the results? Are we going to change our actions to change the results? That's my question. Actions need to be changed. And it can start with you. Because guess what? Energy does not disappear. It's transferred. So if you with your homie and your homie got a problem and they see that you
in
can
1
handle...
mile, exit right to exit 355, 111th Street.
Thank you. And they see that you can handle the situation with a different approach, that you could check those emotions and be like, yeah, that made me angry. All right. Let me find a different approach to handle the situation. If you with your homie and your homie see you handle that situation like that, that come here on me. I heard that. Your homie see you handle the situation different, they'll start trying to handle the situation different too. You gotta be smart. You gotta be smart and just make better decisions. And then if your energy is good and your energy is loving, guess what? That good energy and loving energy, and no matter what energy you carry, is gonna rub out. That's why they say if your circle ain't changing in no type of way, if they ain't leveling
exit
up,
right to exit 355, 111th Street.
they ain't leveling up, why you running around you? Like, but yeah, that's my question of the day. I'm rambling. I got things to do.
In 900 feet, turn right on West 111th Street. Then turn right.
Right.
Turn right on West 111th Street.
Betty, I heard you.
Then
Shut
turn
up.
right on South Ashland Avenue.
Man, interrupted my broadcast. But yeah, you guys have a beautiful Saturday. Be safe. Change up your actions. Be positive. Be positive. Yes, I'm not saying that you ain't gonna get angry. You human, you gonna get angry. Check that emotion at the door. Don't let that emotion check
Turn right
you.
on South Ashland Avenue. Then turn right on West 110th Street.
I think that was my street. But don't let the emotion check you. Don't let that emotion control you. You control the emotion, okay?
Turn right.
All right.
Then turn right.
Bye, guys.